Hello, everybody, and welcome to W.Y.S.M, where what you say matters. And today I am here in central Minneapolis, Minnesota. And I'm here with Mr. W.D. Foster Graham. Take it away, sir.
Hey, good to be here, and good to be here checking out our We Are Wordsmiths program this evening, which has had the opportunity to bring together spoken word artists, authors, artists, and vendors for an evening of celebration and a literary feast.
All right. So what made you decide to put an event like this together?
Okay, well, the first event started in 2024, and through these twin cities, we had literary events in the north side of Minneapolis, the Rondo community, and other areas around the Twin Cities, but it had yet to have a literary event in south side Minneapolis, where I grew up. So this was an opportunity to bring the artists together to have that word and share the stories, and also a place for exposure because Black authors and poets and performing artists, deserve our support.
So, with that being said, did you author a book as well? Or
Yes, actually 7.
oh,
It's a series called the Christopher Family Novel Series, which is about a very large, extended, wealthy, and powerful African American family. So each book brings out different members of that family, also including there as a large, significant LGBT presence in this family.
well, okay. That right there was a mouthful. And it's 7 books.
7.
7 books based on this one family.
That is correct.
And within this family, like what type of business does this family have?
Well, the linchpin character, his name is Alan Beckley Christopher, who was also an inventor, and he invented a surveillance system that was years ahead of its time. He became a multimillionaire back in the 1960s, despite the naysayers and stuff. So he's the linchpin character of the Christopher family.
I'm not even gonna tell no lie. I don't even know where to go with that one right there, because to me, I just find that to be very interesting. Because most of the time, what you're saying is something that you would see on TV. It's not every day that you get to meet someone that would even put something out there like that.
I know, but the fact of the matter is, we have John H. Johnson,
Okay.
A.G. Gaston, H.G. Parks, Madam C.J. Walker.
Okay.
They were the trailblazers and the inspiration to create Alan Beckley Christopher. They've always been there, but they just weren't getting the names.
So where did that name come from?
Well, the Beckley part came from a fellow Sounds of Blackness member whose last name was Beckley, and I just said, okay, I like this. That would be a great middle name. Christopher came from a time when I was in Atlanta, and I just read about it's a person, a Black African American family named Christopher. So that's where it came about.
Okay, Atlanta. Well, of course, I live in Atlanta. Not from there, but I live there.
You live there.
Okay. Oh, wow. And how long have you been?
I'm an independent author.
Okay, well, how long have you been an independent author?
Oh, I've been there for the last 20 years.
What made you get into it?
Because with being an independent author, I'm the boss. I have the creative control. And versus traditional publishing is okay if you want to go that route. But like you said, I love the benefits of having my own business as an independent author.
I can understand that because there are so many people that go to several different publishing companies and they get the rigmarole. You know, they have to run around the whole nine, and it's like you're in a holding, you're waiting for this to clear, for that to clear, and then it's so many people's hands that's in it. By the time the income filters down to you, hypothetically speaking, you're like looking at 3 pennies because everybody has, you know, their hand in what you do. So, unlike yourself, by you having that full control of everything, do you per se deal with a publishing company that allows you to have that freedom?
Well, as an independent author, I'm doing all of the above. You know, I created the covers, and also I do my marketing.
Okay.
And also, that means I hire an editor that is in line with my vision. It's so important because there are so few black editors out there. So we have to make sure that vetting process, that they're going to be a good fit and they're going to be culturally sensitive.
Right.
And then the other thing I have to pay for is just to put the book together. So, but I think about, as being an independent author, I think of 3 principles of Kwanzaa, which is Kukuba, creativity, Kujichagulia, which is self-determination, and Umo, and Ushama, which is cooperative economics. So,
of course, I am not familiar with any of those words which you just said. I can only relate a little bit of stuff, you know, because my wife, of course, she's here as well, and she published a book, and I witnessed, you know, some of the stuff she went through as far as trying to publish her book, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. I would love to get into writing. Is that something that you've done as well? Like writing like scripts for like plays or movies? Have you gotten it? You haven't?
Not yet.
So you're just, right now, you're sticking with your 7 books.
Well, soon to be 8.
8? Okay.
Yes, I'm sharing a preview of my 8th book this evening.
Okay. And what is? I don't know if you want to call it like a spoiler alert, but like with your first 7 books, like how were they like made?
Well, the 7 books are Mark My Words, books 1, 2, and 3. You Never Know, Never Give Up, The Right to Be, and To Thine Own Self. Number 8 is titled The Rise of Sherry Pacey, which I will share at this evening's event.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, this right here is Mr. W.D. Foster Graham, and if you would like to indulge in his writings of his books, where can these people look you up?
Okay, you can find me on my website. This is wfostergrahamauthor.com, and my books are also on Amazon and Barnes & Noble.
Well, I tell you what, I enjoyed talking with you, and much success on your book.
Thank you. I appreciate the support.
Most definitely. Have a good one.
All right.
All right.